you touch my body. From the back, get body. I never tell.
Hey YouTube, y'all. It's your girl Asada Oaks, and I know this is a long-awaited Q&A. I've been posting this thumbnail that I made on my Instagram story a long time ago, and I never got around to talking about it. I usually use ChatGPT, so I won't be like all over the place, but I don't feel like going upstairs to get my other phone right now. So this is just gonna be off the dome. So basically in this video, I will be telling y'all about how basically everything transpired in Job Corp. Okay. And how I'm doing now. And what I plan on doing in the upcoming 2026. Because shit's got to change and I have to discipline myself. Okay, so first I'm gonna start off. I started Job Corp in April. I actually joined April 8th. Because y'all, like, I'm trying to do stuff with my life. Last year, if y'all didn't know, I graduated at 16. I graduated a year early. And later on, a few months on, I decided to join college, Guilford College at that. And I thought it was a very nice college. It still is a nice college. I love my experience there, but basically, long story short, I couldn't finish there. So, like I said, I graduated at 16, and my birthday was a week before college started. So, it was a lot of things that like I couldn't control as far as the teacher and like my work and stuff. I kept turning in assignments, and she said she didn't see them, she didn't get them, she graded them late, and you know they be doing late points and stuff, and that just really affected my grade. I really came down there saying, yeah, like, I'm gonna prove everybody wrong. I felt like since I graduated early, I'm like, I graduated early, I'm finna go to college, finish college, I'm finna get my head on straight, I'm finna do this, and that. But stuff happened. I got discouraged and I lost my drive. I lost my willingness to like, oh yeah, I'm gonna finish this, I'm gonna prove everybody wrong. I feel like I went through a lot of stuff that I just thought I was just ahead of my game, like, oh yeah, this is something that's for me. But I feel like as time went on, I was like, maybe this is not for me, you know? So I discontinued college. I came back home, Charlotte, lived with my cousin for a little minute. I got a job, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to just do nothing with my life. So I thought Job Corp was the best idea. And I said to my parents, well, you know what? Since college didn't work out, let me go to Job Corp. Only reason why I said I wanted to go to Job Corp is because it was like free food, free school, you know. I thought that it was for me, you know. As I'm doing my research on TikTok, people are saying they don't like it, this, that, and the third, you know. I brushed it off, but that's where I was wrong. That's where I wasted 6 months of my life. I could have had a job. I could have been saving. I could have had me a car by now. But I went down there, Job Corp. Only reason my parents agreed is because they was like, oh yeah, you're going to have structure, this, that, and the third. Structure. No, it's the person's. Do not go to Job Corp. Don't go to Job Corp. It's like so many things I can tell you don't go to Job Corp for. I'm gonna just keep it short and simple. You will not like it, don't go to Job Corp. Unless you're one of them people that you could just... But the specific Job Corp that I was in, LBJ, I couldn't do it. So, let's talk about my first few months. I was like, as y'all seen like in the videos, I was like literally sitting down outside telling y'all Job Corp is not as bad as they make it. Yeah, that's how I felt the first few months. But after the rest of those months, I was like, okay, I see what people talk about now. I really don't like it here. I'm not gonna get into too much detail, just not right now yet. As to why I don't like it and why I left. But I will say, I came to Job Corp my first few months. They were cool, you know, just getting used to the stuff. Like, main thing, getting used to waking up early in the morning. But that's everything. Like, you know, you have to set boundaries, get up, you know, do stuff with your life. Well, as time went on, there was this boy that I liked, and we started talking, and we got into a relationship. Mind you, I'm 17 at the time, so I'm still thinking like, I grew up with strict parents. I'm like, I don't know if they will accept this, but I was posting him on my close friends. I really liked him. I felt like I could be myself around him. We had a cool little relationship for a while. So like I said, I was 17, but I was coming of age. Like in the next couple of months, I was turning 18. So, another reason. I don't really want to explain too much as to why I don't like Job Corps, but I will say that they are strict. Even my parents didn't like it. They was like, it's so much stuff we had to go through just for me to leave campus and go home. But basically, I finally got home, right? It's been a month or two or so I finally go back home. I'm spending time with my cousins, and my grandma wants to come because she hasn't seen me since I left to go to Job Corps. So she was like, you know what? I want to come with y'all. I want to see my granddaughter. Da 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 da. All right, cool. So, excuse me. My mom was downstairs cooking dinner. My cousins were somewhere else, and I don't think my grandma was in the house yet. So, I was calling my boyfriend, away from everybody because I just wanted to see how he was doing, and I really missed him. But he didn't answer. So I came out the room. My dad's like, go see if your mom's done cooking yet. So I go downstairs, and I'm just like having small talk with my dad right now. I'm going downstairs. Before I go downstairs, I get a call back from him, and my contact name read it out loud. I was like, And my dad was like, what little boy calling you? And I was like, my boyfriend. Well, no, I didn't say that yet. I was like, it's nobody. So, my dad knew that it was a boy. And she was like, she yelled downstairs, your daughter on here talking to some boy, da 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 da. So I was like, I go downstairs. My mom, she not really like they not giving a reaction that I thought they would. Like, they just like still in shock, I guess. So I go downstairs. My dad's like, your daughter's talking to some boy, da 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 da. And she was like, let me see the boy. So I showed them pictures of us. I'm not gonna bash my ex on here, but I will say that my parents didn't really agree with his looks. And how do I put this in a good way? I don't want to be disrespectful, but they didn't agree with his looks and the way we looked it together. There was a picture of us kissing, and they seen the picture, and my dad was like, I'm gonna have to say the word. I can't think of no other word. Like, in a disgust. Like, that's who you're with? Like, you kissed that? No disrespect to my ex. But yeah, so I'm thinking they're gonna get mad at me. They're gonna tell me I can't have a boyfriend, but they're getting like, they're coming to an agreement that I'm turning 18 soon. So, mind you, this is my first boyfriend ever. So next day, okay, yeah, so this is the next day. It's me and my cousins in the house. My parents are going to go pick up my grandma so we can go chill by the pool or whatever. And my dad's asking me questions. I was like, how old is this boy? Da da da. Asking questions that you want to like hear for your boyfriends. Like, information about your boyfriend, basically. And this is my first boyfriend ever. And like I said, like, college didn't work for me. I'm in Job Corps right now. My parents, they just wanted the best for me, and they didn't want me to get distracted because they know my potential. They know what I can do, and they want me to focus on me right now. So basically, the conversation with my parents about my boyfriend that I had at Job Corps, they were like, I just don't want you to go down there and get sidetracked and get distracted, da 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 da. But let me just say, the reaction that they gave, it was like, I just want you to focus on you. Go down there and do what you need to do to get yourself straightened up. Figure out about you. Moral of the story is, that wasn't like, oh, you can't have this boyfriend, I don't like him, da 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 da, right? I'm not gonna say too much. I don't want to bash my parents. I want to make up with them after this. But this is the first story I'm gonna tell you about. Me and my parents, we kind of fell out about that boy. And like I said, their reaction at first wasn't, oh, I don't like him, you don't need to be dating him, da da da. I mean, well, they didn't like him and they didn't want me dating him, but it was like more of a like calm, like, you know, like at the end of the day, I'm finna be 18, I'm finna be a grown woman, so I have to choose what I want to do. And I'm telling them, like, I'm not going down there getting distracted. I am doing what I need to do still. Before I was in a relationship with him, while in a relationship with him, and after. But we didn't get to that point yet, to our relationship ending. But basically, I just want to tell y'all, like, the reaction was on some calm stuff when I was in person, right? And I was really scared about my parents because, like I said, they're strict. So I'm on here posting him on my close friends, you know, thinking it's cool. Like, you know, because I don't want to say I don't trust nobody in my family, but word gets around fast and I'm real strict, run a strict program. I don't play that. Everybody on my close friends is who I met at Job Corp, a past school, or a Guilford. I don't have no family in my close friends. So I'm like, I'm cool off that. But I'm like, when I want to show everybody, like, I love taking pictures, like, you know. So time passes on. I'm done with the little getting back to them since I've been in school. I go back to Job Corp. And now that my parents know about him, I'm thinking it's cool. So I post him on my story. Not my close friends, but my actual story where everybody can see. And then my mom and dad, they just start getting to cussing me out. Like, why would you post this? Da-da-da-da, take that down. It's embarrassing. You wasn't acting like that, though, when I first few months of me being in Job Corp, I go back home. You was calm about the situation. Now you're in my phone cussing me out. They said a lot of stuff that hurt my feelings that wasn't true. And I was in shock. Like, this is my first boyfriend. I understand where you're coming from. You want me to come down Job Corp, do something with my life, you know? Have me get good stuff in life, and you don't want me to get distracted. I understand that. But what I told them was, I'm still doing what I need to do, what I was doing before, and while we're still in a relationship. Yeah, but they wasn't trying to hear that. They was trying to downplay it as me being a 304. Mind you, this is my first boyfriend. All we did is kiss. We didn't have intercourse at all. So I'm like very confused. So I told my parents, I said, well, like I said, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do while we're still in a relationship. And I just feel like what they said was unnecessary. Like, you wasn't acting like that when I finally came home first few months after Job Corp. Now you're cussing me out and telling me these things. Like, I just don't understand it. So I told them, I'm finna be 18 soon. I don't need y'all to like say that I can't be in a relationship. I can't do this. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And I can do that with or without a boyfriend. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. And I said, we didn't have intercourse. All we did was kiss. That's literally all we did. And that was my very first boyfriend from that time. So me and my parents got into it. They didn't like what I said. So they took my phone. So time being, this was before Father's Day. So time passes. I just feel like, you know, they've done stuff like this. But we're not going to talk about the past, but they've done stuff like this. So I don't know. I'm used to it at this point, but it's shocking because I'm about to be 18. I'm not doing anything wrong, and you took my phone for that. But you didn't have that same energy when I first seen you, my first time being home back after like a few months of me being at Job Corp. So they end up coming to the school. They took my phone. Haven't talked to them. And I'm trying to figure out what I did wrong. Me having a boyfriend, me telling you that I'm still doing what I'm supposed to do. We didn't have intercourse, and that your reaction is not necessary. I'm finna be 18 soon, so I don't know why you're acting like this. My parents, we haven't talked. And my dad, we haven't talked. So, you know, my mom comes around, like, I'm still 17. I'm not 18 yet. I don't have everything in my name. I don't know what I'm doing. I have issues. I still have stuff to, you know, like medical stuff. So my mom came back around. She was making sure that I'm still taking my medicine while I'm down there and going to my appointments and stuff like that. In my mind, I'm feeling really hurt because I was mad. I didn't tell my dad Happy Father's Day. I'm not gonna lie to you. They took my phone. They overreacted. I'm not finna tell you Happy Father's Day. I wanted to, like I still love you and care for you, but what you did to me was wrong. So yeah, I didn't tell my dad Happy Father's Day. But as time goes on, my mom's still talking to me. Like, it took her a while too. She started talking back to me, you know, helping me with my medical situation and stuff like that, making sure I'm going to my appointments or whatever. But time passes. I get into a new relationship with my current boyfriend, as y'all seen in the past video. And I'm just feeling sad because it's gotten to the point where it's almost my birthday. I have not heard from my parents. Well, from that time, I haven't heard from them. Like, I just feel like my boyfriend really, like, I love my boyfriend. He was there for me. I just felt very sad because it's like, I'm finna be 18. Like, this is a new chapter for me. I'm finna go into womanhood. Even though I'm finna be grown, I still need your guidance. I still need your help. I still need your guidance. I still need your help. Like, as soon as you turn 18, you don't know everything about every adult thing. Like, I'm just getting started. So I expected you to be there for me, you know? I'm getting a little bit emotional, but I'm still gonna post this. I expected my parents, especially my stepdad, y'all. Like, y'all don't know. Like, I've been saying dad this whole video, but that's my stepdad because my biological dad, he's in jail. And me and my stepdad, I love her. I miss her. And it's a lot more stuff that I haven't said yet about her, but it hurts me because when I was younger, me and her was like this. Like, I really loved that girl, and I still do. And it's like we were so close. So I expected my stepdad to be there into me, like, coming into my adulthood. Like, my mom, she's like soft, she's on the nicer side. And growing up as a teenager, I hated when my parents were strict. More so my stepdad. I hated that she was strict, but growing up, now that I'm looking back and I'm seeing, I needed that. I needed that structure. I needed that guidance. I needed that strictness, and I love her and I appreciate her for that because I look back on it, and as a teenager, I didn't understand and I hated it, but I realized the good stuff that it come from me, that it was. So, you know, me going into my adulthood, I vented to my boyfriend, and I was like, I feel really sad, really upset because I expected them to be there for me in my coming adulthood. I still need my dad for structure. The criticism that she gives me, I might not like it or hear from it, but I understand that it's for the best of me. And I expected to have that until me turning 18. But I didn't. And it was hard for me. So, it was very hard for me. So, I turned 18, you know. Oh, before I turned 18, my mom emailed me. I was like, she was like, so you're telling our business? Like, growing up as a teenager, like, I've had mental stages, like, of depression and stuff like that. So, like, whenever I didn't like what they did to me, I usually go to my grandma. And I realized telling other outside family, like, it gets around. And they don't do nothing to help me for it. So it's just like, now I see there's no point in telling other people, like, what's going on between me and my parents because they can't help me. And, you know, like I said, word goes around. So when my mom emailed me saying, so you still going around telling people our business? No. What it was is my cousin called me. No, she didn't call me. She told me to call her. So it's been like back and forth stuff, because if you in Job Corp, you know, you got stuff to do, you got this, you got that. So like I said, they took my phone, so I had to use the office phone whenever I can. I've been like trying to track down, like, maybe like leaving lunch early to ask my teacher, my trade teacher, can I use her phone in the office, or, you know. So it's been a minute. It's been like I've been trying to get that situated. So I finally called her. You know, she was asking me a lot of questions, and I was like, I'm sorry, I haven't been able to track you down. I've been trying to call you from the office phone. And she's like, well, what happened to your phone that, you know, you and Chris and Kiki and Chris gave you? And that's what she said to me on the phone. She was like, what happened to the phone that your parents gave you? And I was like, I got it took. She was like, why? And I told her the situation that I just told y'all about. the boyfriend that I had at Job Corps. And I told her, and my aunt was in the background, and I guess she got mad and she didn't like what I said about the situation about why I got my phone took. So she got mad, and I guess, like my mom said in the email, she got threats sent into her or something like that. So that's the first thing. The first thing, she said that I've been going around telling everybody our business. Only thing I said is why I got my phone took. That's it. And my aunt didn't like that, so she crashed out and she got mad. That's not under my control, for one. For two, she said, and you dyed your hair without my permission. I kid y'all not. I kid y'all not. What's her name? Jackie Newton. Jackie Newton, LBJ. I sat in her face and I said, hey, can I use your office phone to call my mom? I've told her that multiple times. Jackie Newton, LBJ Job Corps. I swear, if I still, I'm glad I remember her first and last name. If that girl still remember, I was on the phone in front of her face. I've asked her multiple times, can I use your phone to call my mom? You know, she's using her phone certain times, like, you know, during trade. So I finally got to it. Jackie Newton, LBJ Job Corp. I swear, if she remembers me saying this and my mom doesn't, that's crazy. I asked my trade teacher. I said, can I use your phone to call my mom? I finally got around to it. She said yes. And, you know, like I said, my mom's around. She's been asking me about my health and stuff, making sure I'm still going to my appointments. And I talked to her about my birthday, and I was excited to hear back from her. Like, my mom, motherly love, you still love me, you still care. So I was on the phone with her. I was telling her how excited I am about my birthday. I told you, I don't know why you emailed me and said that I dyed my hair without your permission when, one, I'm turning 18. And two, I did tell you. If Jackie Newton, LBJ Job Corp, remember that I said this in front of her face and you didn't, that's weird. Because I said, hey, mom, and we were talking about my birthday and stuff. I was like, you know, I'm turning 18 soon, right? She's like, yes, I can't believe that. My baby's growing up. And I said, I'm gonna dye my hair blue. And she was like, well, you're becoming of age, so I can't tell you not to. That's exactly what she said. And I was like, I was telling her more stuff about it. And I was like, and I'm gonna get da-da-da-da. She was like, no, don't tell me. I want to see. Like when I posted my pictures on Instagram, that she wanted to see how I did my hair. So I don't know why you emailed me and told me that I dyed my hair without your permission, because I told you that and you didn't listen. What else did she say? She said that I'm going around telling my business to everybody, like tell me what they did to me. And she said that I dyed my hair without her permission. And what else did she say? I don't know, but basically, mind y'all, the email she sent me 2 days before my birthday. So she said that, and I'm not gonna put all my like family business on here, but like, you know, like strict parents, you know what it is. Like I don't know how to explain this. Basically, my mom and my stepdad, we've been through a lot. And how do I put this? Basically, like every family has issues. I'm very emotional. I cry a lot. Things tend to get to me. And basically, you know, like when you're in a relationship with somebody and they could be controlling, they could be deceiving, they could be a whole bunch of things. And you know, I feel like if my parents' relationship was as healthy as it could be, I feel like we shouldn't have went through what we went through and what we said in the email, you know? So that's something that they got going on. I was basically telling my mom the truth about their relationship and how I felt about it, and how I feel that my stepdad may be doing or being a certain way to her to make her come at me like that, if that makes sense. I'm trying to keep it like as possible. Not saying too much, but basically that's what happened. And I just told my mom, about her stuff. I said, one, I told my cousin why I got my phone took. That's the only thing I said. And my aunt didn't like that. Other people didn't like that. That's it. That's all I said. It's not like I'm still in my younger teenage years where I'm saying, she did this to me, she did that to me, and I don't like that. That's not what I did. My cousin specifically asked me why didn't I have the phone no more. And I told her the boyfriend that I had and me posting him on social media, y'all got mad. That's it. That's all I said. I didn't go saying, she did this to me, she did that to me, and I don't like it. I don't know. That's not what I did. So yeah. So basically, I told my mom in an email, I'm not going around telling everybody what you did. I just told them why I got my phone took, and they didn't like the answer that I gave them. So that ain't got nothing to do with me. I can't control other people's feelings. And I also said that I very much told you that I was gonna dye my hair for my birthday. You didn't say that over the phone. Jackie Newton, LBJ Job Corp. I'm gonna keep saying it because if I can get in contact with her and she can remember me, I was literally looking at this lady's face while I'm on the phone. If she could remember that I said that, how come you can't? Oh, and another thing, she said the birthday dress that I wore was too skimpy. Y'all, I will pause this video right now, record it, and go get the dress. Should I go do that? I don't feel like going upstairs, going in my suitcase to get it, but y'all seen the dress. I showed y'all in my birthday vlog. The dress is not skimpy. It's literally just like a regular dress, a 2-finger strap at that. A 2-finger strap with the dress with like little bunched up flowers across from it. What's so skimpy about that? I believe what it is that my dad see my TikTok. She gets overprotective, and you went off what she said. I feel like you didn't even look at the dress yourself, because you want to know what? For my birthday, my aunt, my stepdad's sister, and her older boyfriend, they bought me a dress, a black dress, 2-finger strap, just like a regular dress, like a summer dress, like a 2-finger strap dress, and it's just black. It didn't have nothing on it. But that's the dress that I wore for my birthday. Only difference is it had like bunched up flowers around it. That's it. That's all. So I said, I'm not going around telling family what you did to me. I told you that I was going to dye my hair, and the dress is not skimpy. And I said, I feel like my stepdad's is like, not necessarily controlling you, but kind of like she's doing something to you to make you feel this way, because this is not you. When I'm with you and I say little stuff, you get it. Because in the tone of my voice, I'm not saying nothing with an attitude. I'm not saying something smart. But if I say it in front of her, she's going to take it out of context and make you react how you wouldn't react if I was with you by myself. Y'all get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I told her. And I'm not going to lie. I feel like, you know what? I was feeling myself. I was like, since I'm 18, I'm going to get this shit off my chest. And I'm going to tell it how it is. And yeah, I'm going to cuss because I'm mad. Like, there's been a lot of words that I don't agree with that my stepdad called me. And it's very disrespectful. And I don't say, hey, I don't like how you said that. Can you stop calling me that? I never address it. But at the same time, you don't apologize either. But I let that slide. So you mean to tell me you can cuss at me, you can call me certain stuff, but when I cuss back and I get what I feel off my chest, I'm in the wrong for feeling how I feel? I feel like that was very messed up. So that's what I said, right? Boom. That's the situation that happened with my first boyfriend and why I am no longer talking to my parents. Okay? But there's a second part to that. So basically, that happened. You know, we're not going to talk about my experience at Job Corp. I already told y'all I didn't like it. So I got kicked out of Job Corp. There was this girl that I was talking about. Not in a bad way. Let me explain to y'all. Okay, so I was in a bathroom. No, I was going to the bathroom, right? It's me and my boyfriend. We in a lunch. I think it was dinner or lunch. Either way, me and him, we sit together. I'm telling him I'm going to the bathroom, right? So as I'm telling him I'm going to the bathroom, I think I heard a little something in the bathroom or whatnot. And I was like, oh, I think somebody's in here. So I'm literally like walking back and forth. I'm waiting. And he's like, what's taking you so long? And I was like, I haven't used the bathroom yet. I think somebody's in there. And he's like, well, who's in there? So I was like, I don't know, but I'm waiting, you know. in the back of my mind, I already have something in my head that happened before when I was on KP. So I was like, don't tell me. Not in a bad way though. Like, I have an idea of who it is. So they finally came out the bathroom. It was two people. I was like, oh, this is da 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 and da da da. They finally came out the bathroom. I'm not gonna lie. Something told me it was that, you know. So I was like, oh, so and so, they finally came out the bathroom. And I said that to my boyfriend. And I forgot what happened. So that girl's boyfriend, like boyfriend before, because they had some stuff going on. I lost my train of thought. My boyfriend said something to the girl that came out the bathroom. My boyfriend had said something to that boy. And I guess that boy and that girl, they got into it. And that girl thought I was talking junk about her. When really all I said was so-and-so and so-and-so. They finally came out the bathroom. That's literally it. That's all I said. And I guess she felt targeted. And she thought that I was talking junk about her. Maybe she was doing something she had no business doing. I don't know. She felt targeted. So she snitched on me. Like I told y'all, I don't like being a Job Corp. It's so many reasons. But this specific day, I was fed up. Because y'all be D-riding. Y'all be riding that bike. And I posted on my story. I was really mad because you come at me and Devontae, my boyfriend, but there's other people in the school doing way worse stuff right there in your face. I'm upstairs in the gym. I'm leaning on my boyfriend. We not touching. We not all close. We not doing that. You have a couple in your face hugged up. They don't like when we do that stuff. A couple hugged up. This girl has her face in another man's dick, and you're worried about me, what me and Devontae is doing? So yeah, I got mad and I got fed up because you keep coming at us for me leaning on here. For what? When other people are doing way worse shit. So I got fed up with that. So yeah, so I took a picture and I posted that on my story. That's where I messed up. But, you know, I do really stupid stuff when I'm mad. I don't think before I do stuff. And that's my fault. And I take accountability for that. And I'm sorry for posting y'all on social media if y'all watching this. But girl, that had nothing to... respectfully, that had nothing to do with you. So yeah, like I said, she might have felt targeted. She might have felt like I was talking junk about her. So she snitched on me. She's like, Asada posted this on her story. I don't think that's right. Like... she snitched on me, and I guess they considered that as me talking junk. I just said I don't like how some people are like, you know, like choosing and picking who they want to call out. So that's literally all I said, and I posted on my story. And if you know how to read the very first story, I said I'm not bashing nobody, and in my Instagram notes I said I'm not bashing nobody, I'm just posting for awareness. I was wrong for still posting pictures of people without their consent. But I was not necessarily talking junk about Job Corp. I was just saying that people pick and choose. That's literally what I said. And the girl felt targeted and she snitched on me and I got kicked out. That's the story. So now that Job Corp era is over, let me get back to my parents. So, you know, time goes on and I got kicked out of Job Corp, and my family, well, my stepdad found out about it, and she texted me to apologize, and she was like, I know you got kicked out of Job Corp. I'm not mad at you. I understand if you don't want to talk to me right now. That's fine. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Da 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 da. I told her I'm doing good in life. You know, I came back home. I got me a job. I got my stuff situation. I'm doing good right now. I don't want to like forgive you just yet. And I said some stuff. I was like, I'm doing fine without you. I'm getting my stuff together. I don't want to talk to you right now. And she got mad and she did the same thing that she said she was sorry for. And that's exactly why I didn't forgive her yet. Because I don't like how you, like, when somebody keeps saying they're going to change, they're going to change. And they go back to doing the same stuff. Eventually it gets old. I'm not dealing with that right now. Until you get yourself together, until you change, then that's when I'm going to forgive you. I love you and I miss you. but I can't deal with that. I have too much stuff going on right now. So yeah, that's what she said. I didn't forgive her. I told y'all why. And like, y'all, this is taking a toll on me. I'm glad, I'm not gonna put the girl name out. I'm glad you snitched on me. I'm glad I posted that because I wanted to leave Job Corp. That was depressing. But you know what? I came home, got a job. I was getting myself situated in the real world, becoming a woman. I'm still growing. I'm still trying to learn stuff. And like lately, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I've been going through it. It literally hurts that I can't talk to my parents right now. Like, I miss my mom. I tried to text her and call her. She doesn't want to talk to me right now. And I get it. I shouldn't have been cussing at you. And I shouldn't have said some stuff that I said. But, y'all, it literally hurts. I just feel like my mom is the closest thing that I have. Like, I can't talk to my mom. She doesn't want to talk to me. My stepdad, I love her and I miss her dearly. I just can't get in contact with them right. And it hurts. I also lost my job recently. Like I said, I'm just turning 18. I'm in the real world now trying to figure myself out. Something's wrong with my insurance. I can't get my medication. I haven't been sleeping well. It's been really hard for me. Like, the only good thing is now, I mean, I'm still alive to make my situation change. It's like as soon as I left Job Corp and started getting my life together, I was on a good track once I first came back. My brother, my biological brother, like I told y'all, my dad, well, I've been saying dad the whole video, but that's my stepdad. It's a woman-on-woman relationship. My mom, obviously, she's the femme, and my stepdad is the stud. She's been in my life since I was 3, so I feel very emotional because even though my biological dad in jail, I really loved her. I still love her, and I miss her dearly. And me and her used to be like this. So it really hurts that I can't get in contact with either one of them. But my brother found me. My boyfriend, he was like going through my, like, you know how you gotta approve somebody to message you on Instagram? He sent me that. He was like, your brother texted you. And I'm like, what? Because my whole thing was when I turn 18, I'm gonna at least try to find my brother. I found my brother, my granddad, and my biological dad that I told y'all that's in jail. He finally reached out to me, and we've been calling a lot recently. And he's gave me numbers to call. I haven't called them, y'all. Like, I woke up this morning, I read a text that disappointed me. It's like, dang, like sometimes you don't have support from the people that you're around, that you're close with. And it's disappointing. It's like nobody has you like you have you. Like, you could be going through something and like maybe nobody care or nobody's taking it serious as you. You have to look out for yourself. So I got up this morning, I read the text, I was disappointed, I cried. I planned on praying. I haven't prayed yet. I was just applying to jobs this morning. I got on the phone with my sister, not my blood sister, but my sister, my friend. We talked a bit. I ate a leftover Chipotle bowl, and I was like, I need to make this video. I've been saying I was gonna plan on doing it. I haven't did it yet. So I have numbers. I mean, my dad calls me. I've been telling him everything. He calls me from the facility he's in, and he gave me numbers to call. I'm so glad that now that I'm 18, I have support from my other family because they've been helping me a lot. So after I'm done making this video, I have a call to make to my cousin to help me find a new insurance. My dad gave me some numbers to call. I'm just trying to get my situation figured out. But this gonna be the end of the video. So the last thing I was gonna say is in 2026, I'm just trying to get closer to God because I feel like he just helps with everything. He helps with everything. My plan was I was just gonna start getting a journal. I want to start journaling, like speaking things into existence, because I realized, like it says in the Bible, the power of the tongue, life and death. I just feel like if I speak positivity over my life, things will change. So that's what I want to start doing. I want to start speaking to myself, positive things coming. I want to start journaling. I plan on doing another vision board. I will record that as well. My plans for 2026 is to get my insurance right, get my medication, all my health people on board, being able to go to appointments and schedule appointments and do all this stuff. My insurance, my health, getting a job, trying to save. It's hard trying to save when you gotta. I'm not gonna say nothing. It's hard though. It's hard. Like being an adult is hard. All my teenage years, I've been like, I can't wait till I'm 18. I can't wait till I'm 18. I wish I was still a kid. Honestly, in my adult years, just getting started. But I could say I want a apartment with my boyfriend. I want to get a car. I want to get my license. And all that stuff I still want. But I just want to start small right now. Get my insurance right. Get my medical people right. Just get a job and start saving, honestly. I've been trying to tell myself that just because you see people your age and younger getting cars and houses don't mean you're behind. I'm trying to motivate myself and just tell myself that when it's time, y'all. I gave y'all a life update. I told y'all what happened while I'm not in Job Corp no more. I told y'all what happened to my parents, and I told y'all what I've been going through right now. So hopefully in the next video y'all see me. I'll be doing better. Next video you might see me doing my vision board, praying more. Yeah, y'all. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. And I just feel like I've been going through a lot lately. And I should tell y'all this. But I'm going to start speaking into existence. Next video, y'all see me. I will be smiling. And I will be in a better place. Something's going to change. Next video, y'all see. I'm going to either get my insurance right, my medical people, or I'm going to get a job. It's one of them three. But that's the end of the video. That's the end of the video, y'all. It's a long video, but it's the truth. I covered everything. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.